Listen, you owe it to yourself, absolutely, to live exactly the life that you want. Not even 99%, but 100%. If your job is not making you happy, but you're staying there because you have expenses, then look at your expenses and lower your expenses and go do something else, maybe on your own or another job that really does make you happy. I mentioned that first because what you do makes you, and you are the work that you do. And if you are anything short of doing your job with enthusiasm, if you don't love what you do, you are living a miserable life. That also goes with your partner, whether if your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, if they are not 100% for you, if they don't respect you, if they are holding you back from the life you really want to live, but you're sacrificing for what? What exactly are you sacrificing? You're sacrificing your life in exchange for what? You owe it to yourself to live the life that you want. And you might say, well, easy for you to say, whatever, I've got this responsibility and that responsibility. Think of yourself when you get old. Those birthdays with zeros, they sneak up on you really quick. And one day you realize you're 40, 50, 60, and you haven't done most of the things that you wanted to do in your life, the things that really made you happy. You had to forego because you wanted to make someone else happy, because you thought having them in your life is more important than having a fulfilled life. A lot of you are in relationships where you're walking on eggshells, but you don't know why. You're literally living a life making someone else happy, and you know what? In the end, you're making neither happy. Because the person that's with you, they realize, they understand that you are foregoing, that you are catering to them, that you are going without the things you want to do so that they can be remaining in your life, because you're placing a higher value on them than you are on yourself. And that, as I said before, automatically, immediately reduces their respect for you permanently. And in 99% of the times, irreparably. And what kind of a relationship is that? What kind of a life is that? Where you're living for someone else. Live for yourself. And then you'll attract the people that are attracted to your confidence and your winning way of life, no matter what that is. Don't imagine that to be riding in a private jet and on your private yacht and making $250,000 a month. That's not what I'm talking about. Whatever it is that you want to do, your way of life. How would you do it if you were alone? If there was no one to say, nah, I don't want to do this today. I don't feel like it. Well, you don't feel like it? I feel like it. In my life, I travel a lot, and a lot of times alone by choice. And I run into, invariably, almost on every trip, I run into couples that are traveling together. And I can tell you, honestly, hardly one trip I go through that I don't come across a couple quarreling. Because of the obvious reason that, they are now forced to be together morning, noon, and night. And she wants to do something else, and he wants to do something else. Whereas in their normal life, he goes to work, she goes to work, or he goes to work, she stays home, whatever. They're not together all the time, the whole day. Whereas during the travel, they're together all the time, and all the frustrations, all the differences in their preferences, everything surfaces right there and slaps them in the face hard. So they're arguing, I hear it all the time. Okay, damn it, we'll go to your goddamn museum. And I'm going, what kind of a life is that? A side note here, if you're traveling with somebody, whether it's your wife, girlfriend, or male, female best friend, the best way to reduce tension is you do what you want during the day and let them do what they want during the day, and get together at the evening, to have dinner together. And on days that you both want to do the same thing, on those days only stick together. But that was just a side note. The point of this video was that you owe it to yourself to live the life that you want with no compromises. The operating word here is compromises. Compromise for what? It's your life. You're going to be living it one time. And if you don't, by the time those birthdays with 0 come up, 4, 5, 6, you will be a bitter, angry person who's sorry and mad at the world and frustrated because you didn't get to do the things you wanted to do. I come across these people all the time, and believe me, they are in all walks of life, from a plumber to a multi-billionaire to a successful surgeon, that they said, you know, this is not what I wanted to do. My wife, my family, my this, my that made me do it. And that's your thought for today. God be with you. No compromises.